30 years ago, when we started our partnership with Microsoft, they asked the world, where do you want to go today?
3 decades later, with Bytes and AVD, the reinvention of the desktop is finally complete.
Times of COVID, people had to move quickly to try and work out how on earth do we get connection to our, employees, but also how do we still serve our customers? And I think that was probably the biggest realization, that actually there is a need and a requirement to understand how do we get working virtually. Azure Virtual Desktop, it's all about automation, being able to kind of service your users wherever they are in the world. How do we keep this under control? How do we continually make sure that we're adhering to all the security and governance side of things?
It's now no longer a question of if you're going to be attacked, but rather when. We have more tasks and more jobs to do in today's world than ever before, and we have less resources to do it. And I think that's why it's really more important than ever to have an overarching plan and approach to how you can go about solving some of these problems. So a zero trust framework has the very assumption that you can always assume that you will be breached.
Zero trust is, the concept of only giving users access to what they need. So the concept of least privilege and validating users' access requirements at every step of the journey through.
So having that zero trust framework from the very beginning makes sure that as you use the technology and as you scale out your estate, that you can make sure that those fundamentals are followed from day one. Virtual Desktop, no surprise to anyone, has been around for a really long time. It's very useful for customers who want to have a centralized compute space or a control over how data is accessed.
As users join, or as there's a desire to increase the usage of the platform, that can go up, and vice versa. So not having to use that virtual environment, we can scale it down as well.
Things like Windows 365 and Azure Virtual Desktop helps them scale out that compute capacity for individual users as and when needed.
Going into AVD will simplify the process.
They're not spending lots of time trying to access the various different applications they need to do their job.
It takes away the headache of complex licensing. It improves the performance for end users, which means happy, productive staff.
The more you have to do yourself, the more tasks you give yourself, the more you have to provide time and energy and effort towards dealing with those tasks.
We're not only going to try and save our customers money, but we're also going to try and reduce the upfront costs.
Working with a partner like Bytes that can guide you on this journey, can give you the comfort and the reassurance that you're going the right way to reduce complexity, to increase efficiency, and potentially cost savings against what you might be using today.
We've worked with Microsoft and partnered with them for many, many years, really looking at all of those elements of AVD that are recommended to set customers up for success. And really all those ways where we're enabling flexibility, we want to make sure that organisations have confidence in that it's secure as well.
Bytes really come in to help them, guide them through that process and identify what might need modernising, what will work straight off the bat, and then give them that reassurance and support to get them where they need to be.
Your AVD journey isn't just that. It's not just that one thing in isolation. It's about, yes, we'll help you there, but there's so much more insights that we can give you. "30 years ago, when we started our partnership with Microsoft, they asked the world, where do you want to go today?
3 decades later, with Bytes and AVD, the reinvention of the desktop is finally complete.
And today we're asking, where do you want to work today?
Today we are asking, where do you want to control today?
Today we are asking, where do you want to save today?
Today we are asking, where do you want to scale today?
Today we're asking, where do you want to win today?